Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the penny, United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. What if I told you that a single penny, yes, a tiny 1-cent coin from 2003, could be your ticket to thousands of dollars? No, this isn't a clickbait fantasy. This is the jaw-dropping story of a rare Lincoln D. penny that has collectors across the U.S. scrambling through their old proof sets and coin folders, hoping to strike it rich. Now, I want you to pause for a second and think, have you ever tossed aside a 2003 penny, thinking it's just pocket change? Well, you might have made a huge mistake. Because hiding in plain sight is a version of this coin, minted in Denver, found in proof sets, that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Let's take a journey into this mysterious, money-making penny. Back in 2003, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies. But not all of them were created equal. Most were churned out by machines in Philadelphia and Denver like every other year. But there's a very special version of the 2003 D penny that was struck with an extraordinary level of detail, mirror-like finish, and pristine quality. Specifically in the collector-targeted proof sets. Here's the twist. The 2003 D proof penny shouldn't even exist. That's right. Proof coins are normally struck in San Francisco with an S mint mark. So how did a Denver D mint mark end up on a proof coin? That's where the mystery deepens, and where value skyrockets. Coin experts believe that an experimental strike or a rare mix-up at the mint led to a few Denver mint-marked Lincoln cents being struck with proof-quality dies. These coins are a numismatic anomaly, ghost coins, virtually unknown to most collectors until recently. Their surfaces gleam with a mirror polish, their details are razor-sharp, and most importantly, they were never supposed to leave the mint. Today, these rogue-proof quality 2003 D Lincoln pennies are among the most hunted coins in the United States. Collectors pay top dollar for them, not just because they're rare, but because they're controversial, mysterious, and surrounded by intrigue. So how do you know if you have one? Pull out your 2003 U.S. Mint proof set, especially if it includes a penny with a Denver D mark. Look for deep cameo contrast between the Lincoln bust and the field. Look for flawless surfaces. Look for what seems too perfect to be true. Because if you've got what looks like a proof coin with a D mint mark, you may just be holding something extraordinary. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. What's this penny really worth? Recent evaluations and auction data show that this incredibly rare 2003 D Lincoln proof-like penny has sold for as little as $2,700. And in the most pristine, highly graded, near-perfect conditions, it has fetched a jaw-dropping $39,000. That's right. From 1 cent to $39,000. So the next time you see a penny from 2003, take a second look. It might be your lucky day. It might be a game changer. And it might just be the most valuable coin you'll ever find in your collection. Hit that like button if you're heading to your coin box right now. Subscribe if you love stories of rare finds, hidden treasures, and real money lurking in your everyday change. And share this video with your fellow coin hunters, because someone out there might be sitting on a fortune and not even know it yet. Are you ready to check your coins? Top 2. You probably see pennies every single day. They sit at the bottom of your purse, rattle around in your car's cup holder, or maybe just collect dust in a coin jar on your kitchen counter. Most people don't even bother to pick them up anymore. But what if I told you that one of those tiny copper coins, specifically the 2016 Lincoln D penny from a proof set, could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Yes, we're talking about a 1-cent coin that could put thousands of dollars in your pocket. Not 10. Not 100. We're talking 2,700, and in extremely rare cases, as much as $37,000. Now hold on, because this isn't some rumor. This is based on real auction sales, real collector interest, and real market demand. Today, I'm going to take you through everything you need to know about the 2016 Lincoln D penny, from what makes it special to how you could be the next lucky person to find one. Let's start at the beginning. In 2016, the United States Mint produced several versions of the Lincoln penny. Most of them are what you'd expect, ordinary, everyday pennies made in massive quantities. But a limited number were struck as part of official proof sets. These sets are designed for collectors. They're made with a higher level of care, precision, and beauty. Each coin in a proof set is struck multiple times with specially prepared dies, giving it that deep, mirror-like finish and crisp detail that ordinary coins just don't have. The Denver Mint, marked with a tiny D on the coin, produced a small run of these proof pennies. But what happened next is what makes this story so exciting. Some of these coins were struck with unusual mint errors, while others came out with absolutely flawless perfection, what collectors call a perfect grade. And these two extremes, either a stunning, one-in-a-million mint error or a perfectly struck example, are exactly what can skyrocket the value of a coin from 1 cent to thousands of dollars. Collectors have gone wild for these coins. Auction sites, private dealers, and grading services like PCGS and NGC have all reported huge interest in high-grade 2016 Lincoln D pennies. And we're not just talking about small gains. Let's talk real numbers. A 2016 Lincoln D penny from a proof set, graded at the very top of the scale, think MS70 or PR70, depending on the finish, has been sold to eager collectors for as much as $2,700. That's already an insane return on a 1-cent coin. But in the most extreme cases, especially when mint errors are involved or when a flawless coin is combined with ultra-low population reports, some of these coins have hit values of $37,000. That's right. $37,000 for a coin you might already own. Let that sink in for a moment. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. These proof set coins often end up forgotten. People buy the sets as gifts, store them away, or inherit them without knowing what they have. That means there are still countless 2016 D pennies out there, tucked away in boxes, drawers, and closets, just waiting to be discovered. So how do you know if you have one? Start by checking the year. It must be 2016. Look for the mint mark, D, which stands for Denver. Then examine the finish. Proof coins will have a mirror-like background with frosted details. If the coin looks unusually crisp and perfect, it may be worth getting it graded professionally. And if your coin has anything that looks off, maybe the lettering is doubled, the image is slightly shifted, or the rim looks odd, then you might be looking at a rare mint error. These errors are like golden tickets in the coin collecting world, and they can boost a coin's value dramatically. But even without an error, a flawless 2016 D penny from a proof set can still bring in big money. $2,700 is a real possibility. Let's put it into perspective. How many times have you passed over a penny because it seemed worthless? How many proof sets have been sold, stored, and forgotten without anyone checking for value? How many people out there have this exact coin sitting in a box somewhere, completely unaware that it could be worth thousands? This is why coin collecting is so fascinating. It's not just a hobby. It's a modern-day treasure hunt. And the next big discovery could be made by someone just like you. So take a look at your coins. Revisit that old proof set from your parents or grandparents. You might be sitting on a jackpot, because one of the most valuable modern pennies in the United States right now is the 2016 Lincoln D penny from a proof set, and if yours is in top condition, it could be worth anywhere between $2,700 and $37,000. That's the kind of penny that changes lives. If you found this video helpful or exciting, make sure to like and share it. Leave a comment if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're about to go digging through your proof sets. And most importantly, subscribe. We've got more real-world money stories, hidden coin gems, and collector secrets coming your way every single week. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Top 3. Do you have a penny sitting in your drawer that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? Well, hang on tight, because what you're about to hear might make you run straight to your coin jar. This is no ordinary penny. We're talking about the rare and highly collectible 1987 Lincoln D penny, and not just any version, but the kind that slipped out from a proof set and now has collectors and investors drooling. Now, before you toss that 1987 penny aside thinking it's just pocket change, think again. This coin may look like any other at first glance, But what makes it special is how it was minted and how few of these gems exist outside the sets. Most proof coins are never meant to be in circulation, but somehow, a few of these stunningly struck coins ended up in the wild. And if you've got one, you're sitting on real treasure. Let's talk features. The 1987 D. Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, was not officially produced in proof form for circulation. But errors, mishandlings, or unauthorized releases have led to actual proof quality coins showing up in the hands of lucky Americans. And these coins are nothing short of spectacular. Ultra-sharp detail, mirror-like fields, deep frosted devices, and if your coin shows even the slightest signs of this proof-level quality outside a sealed set, it's time to get it checked. Collectors love rarity, and rarity loves value. These coins, when authenticated and graded, are pulling in jaw-dropping prices. And I'm not talking pocket money here. I'm talking real, life-changing cash. Imagine this: a coin you almost threw in a vending machine could actually bring in as much as $2,700. And that's just on the lower end. If your 1987 D penny from a proof set is in top condition, think flawless surfaces, mirror finish, deep cameo contrast, you could be holding a coin worth a staggering $76,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny. 1 cent, worth $76,000. So how do you know if you have one? Start by looking closely at your 1987 D penny. Use a magnifying glass. Compare the sharpness of Lincoln's profile, the shine of the background, and the strike quality. If it looks unusually detailed or reflective, it might be time to send it to a professional grading service. Coin collectors are actively searching for these rare proof strike 1987 D Lincoln cents. And the demand is only going up. Every day, another person finds a coin worth hundreds, sometimes thousands, and it all starts by simply checking the change. So don't wait. Look through your old collections, check those piggy banks, peek inside grandma's coin stash. The next priceless penny might already be in your hands. This isn't just a coin. It's a golden ticket hiding in copper. And if you find the right one, you could be holding a treasure worth anywhere from $2,700 to $76,000. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we've got more hidden gems and money-making coins coming your way. You do not want to miss what's next. Stay lucky, stay sharp, and may your next penny be worth a fortune. Top 4. You might want to sit down for this, because today, we're talking about a seemingly ordinary penny that's worth extraordinary money. I'm talking about the 2005 American Lincoln D penny from the proof set, a coin that could transform your old coin collection, your childhood keepsake box, or even your junk drawer into a jackpot. This is not just any penny. This is a penny that's turning heads across the coin world. The kind of penny that collectors chase, investors prize, and experts analyze under microscopes. And the shocking part? You could have one sitting unnoticed, just waiting to be discovered. Let's rewind to 2005. The US Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies that year. But a select few, only the finest, were specially struck for collectors in proof sets. These proof coins are minted differently than regular coins. They're created using polished dies and high-quality planchets, which give them that beautiful mirror-like background with frosted, razor-sharp details. And when you see one in person, they're absolutely stunning. Now here's the twist. Most of these proof pennies were carefully packaged and sold directly to collectors. But a small number of 2005 Lincoln D Mint pennies, yes, that little D stands for Denver, have something special going on. Some of them display extremely rare mint errors, unusual die strikes, and collector-coveted features. These aren't just minor flaws. These are the kind of minting oddities that make expert collectors sit up straight, adjust their glasses, and say, "We need to grade this right now." One of the most sought-after features is doubling. That's when part of the design appears twice, usually around Lincoln's eyes, the date, or the word Liberty. To the untrained eye, it looks like a small blur. But to an experienced collector? That's a gold mine. Combine that with a perfect deep cameo finish, and you've got something extremely valuable. So how much are we talking? Well, hold on to your hats, Because this isn't a couple $100. This is serious money. One of these 2005 Lincoln D pennies from approved set, with the right features and in pristine condition, has sold for an incredible $2,700. Just imagine, one tiny copper-colored coin, worth more than your last paycheck. But it gets better. For the ultra-rare examples, the kind that are flawless, with dramatic errors or perfect grading, prices have soared to $43,000. That's not a typo. $43,000 for a penny. A 1-cent coin. This is the kind of find that turns casual collectors into serious treasure hunters. And the best part? These coins are still out there. In attics. In coin albums. In forgotten proof sets stashed away in closets. If you inherited a collection, or bought one years ago and haven't looked through it, now is the time. But how do you know if yours is worth that kind of money? First, check for the D mint mark just below the date. That tells you it was struck in Denver. Second, examine the coin under a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, especially on Lincoln's eye beard and the word Liberty. Next, look at the surface. A true proof coin will have a deep mirror-like background with frosted, high-relief details. If it has those traits, and especially if it's untouched, with no fingerprints, scratches, or blemishes, it might be time to send it off for grading. Trusted grading companies like PCGS and NGC will evaluate your coin and assign it a grade. Coins with high grades, think PR69 DCM or PR70 DCM, are the ones bringing in thousands, even tens of thousands, at auction. Now here's the warning: don't clean the coin. Don't try to polish it. One wrong move and you could accidentally destroy a small fortune. Handle it by the edges. Use gloves if you can. And always store it in a protective case or coin capsule. Still think pennies are just loose change? This is your chance to turn curiosity into cash. Look through your old sets, your grandparents' collections, even eBay listings where sellers might not know what they're holding. There are still treasures out there, and the 2005 Lincoln D proof penny is one of the biggest hidden gems in the modern coin world. So here's what I want you to do: hit that like button if you're excited to go digging through your collection. Drop a comment if you've ever come across a rare coin, or think you might have one right now. And don't forget to subscribe because we are just getting started. I've got more high-value coin breakdowns coming your way, and you don't want to miss what could be your next big discovery. Remember, you're never too late to find treasure. And sometimes, it's hiding in the smallest places. Maybe even in a single penny. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there, treasure hunters.